After looking back on the events of Security Breach's subsequent Ruin DLC, I had an interesting thought about how the violent and aggressive blob could have had a hand in Eleanor's creation. During the events of FNAF AR, we see several animatronics created by the Fazbear Funtime service sent to subscribers and customers of the service, with these robots growing aggressive after the introduction of the Glitchtrap virus. However, aside from dealing with the malfunctioning animatronics, the player can also collect Remnant for their animatronics, with two iterations of the substance being seen, Light Remnant and Dark Remnant. Upon collecting too much Dark Remnant, we see that Shadow Bonnie will spawn and attempt to attack and kill the player as a whole. This shows that not only is Shadow Bonnie still present and around, but also shows that Fazbear Entertainment has knowledge of Remnant as a whole. With the Tangle itself, we don't know its exact origins, with two theories being prevalent in the community. Given its appearance in the shells that are present within its massive amalgamated body, many have theorized that the Tangle was created from the endoskeleton pile seen in the epilogues and Tales from the Pizzaplex, as well as animatronics delivered to the Pizzaplex by the Fazbear Funtime service, with its amalgamated blob gaining sentience either through its being possessed by the victims of the mimic incident, or through agony saturated it through the Pizzaplex. Through Fazbear's Fright, we learn that Eleanor is a being of pure agony and evil, being an almost demonic creature feeding off of the pain and suffering of others. Throughout the stories, we see that she is responsible for most of the events within the book, such as the creation of the plush-giant chaser, Ella, and the powering up of Athen within his body. It is theorized by many that the Shadow Bonnie seen within the hide-and-seek story might potentially be Eleanor's true form within the cruel mannequin-like body that she inhabits. With all this in mind, my theory is that after sensing a massive amount of agony saturating the remains of the pizza place, Shadow Bonnie would find his way to the pizza place, where it would find the Tangle. Upon discovering it, the shadowy entity would latch onto it, feeding and absorbing large amounts of agony from it, allowing it to grow stronger and evolve over time. Eventually, after being satisfied with what it had absorbed, it would eventually leave the Tangle stronger than before, finding a vessel for itself in the form of one of the many husks of animatronics found within the amalgamation's body or within the Pizzaplex's extensive sewer system, eventually giving rise to Eleanor.